Just want to let you lot know that if you're watching this clip on the Fozcast YouTube channel, the full episode is now available to watch exclusively on Spotify, and it's free. Come on. So what was that at the end of that Norwich game then? Because you just got beat, hadn't you?
Yeah, we lost on penalties. Obviously, a shame that it happened, but yeah, it was obviously a bit blown out. It wasn't blown out of proportion, I guess, but it was just I was just walking off the pitch, and basically like there's a family section, and you know as a player, like sometimes you have things that you do, and I'd always like just wave at my family when I'm leaving the pitch, or like even now today, and so like we're walking off the pitch, and I'm walking around that side like we've been applauding the fans, and yeah, there's I'm looking for my family, so it was also a little bit of a misunderstanding because I'm looking for my family, and there's like a fan. Well, he's not. I would never call him a fan, but he's a guy anyway. And he was just like throwing abuse, down. But I didn't. In the first instant, I didn't think it was directed at me. I'm not too sure. But then it's a bit of a misunderstanding because I'm looking over his head. You know what I mean. Yeah. But obviously at that distance, you can't really tell.
Yeah.
And this guy just like keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. And then there's a moment where I realize. And like I'm still looking, and I'm thinking like, what are you doing? Because it was like obviously there's cameras everywhere. So now I've seen footage. Like obviously during the whole process, I saw a lot of footage of it all, and it's like the guy's just going non-stop for like I don't know, a minute or something. It's just like non-stop. So at one point, I'm like looking above him, and then obviously there's hands and stuff. And then I really notice it at one point, so I'm just looking at it. And then my brother, which he really doesn't like because he doesn't even probably doesn't like I'm talking about it right now, but it's like, but like my brother, my brother likes to point out that like I wasn't like saving my brother because he can take care of himself. But
so you were saving your brother?
No, yeah. So basically, my brother is one row above this guy, and then. So at one point, like my brother's understood what's happening, that this guy is just like giving it to me non-stop. And then my brother just like grabs him on the shoulder and like turns him round, and then like it just starts like a whole commotion up there.
Yeah, scuffle kind of almost kind of thing.
Yeah, just like a lot of people,
yeah.
and obviously at that moment, like I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what the situation is. Like, it was just a very like a very like it was just an instinct. I just went. You know what I mean? I didn't think twice about it. Like I just saw my brother, and he like turned the guy, and then. There was like a not a fight, but like
a melee. Yeah.
And obviously I don't know if this guy's by himself or he's with his friends or whatever kind of situation. So then I just went for it,
Tell me you've got this picture at home somewhere. It's an unreal picture.
It's when you waved it over with your boots.
No, what I enjoy is like sometimes I'll see like at like New Year's, for example, like me going into. If someone will send it to me
when
like
your mate
me going into 2025.
Because you've got your big leg and you've climbed.
I'm going up there fast.
Mate, it was the staff member chasing you that made me laugh.
Yeah. Please, Eric,
but then there was also like confusion at the end because like the guy's obviously like at this point the guy is like apologizing to me like this massively and like running away, and then there's like a moment where like there's a security guys like trying to get to my brother, and I'm trying to explain to them that that's my brother, and at the end there's like some footage where it was a bit of a confusion because they were like going to going to my brother, and I'm like, no, that's my brother,
okay.
So
you thought you were pointing at him as if
he thought I was like going after my brother at one point, I think.
Yeah.
So I think it was a little bit of a confusion at the end, but yeah, obviously I'm not proud of it. I don't like support, like.
Mate, I back it. I don't mind it.
Listen, look at those circumstances, like the way that you said.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Like if how many players if they were in that situation where you could see it unfolding.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to walk past and just go down the tunnel? I'll see you later.
Well,
Then, good luck.
yeah, it was just. Obviously, I hate that kind of thing in general. You know, I've never had a problem with a fan like in person on the street. You know, like you get it in like someone in a moving car or in like a stadium, and that's like the only two situations.
Yeah, that's true.
And obviously, if someone was in front of me and did it, I'd respect them. You know, so it was just. Yeah, I don't like that. I really don't like that kind of thing in general. And yeah, and yes, I'm stubborn, you know, but I don't regret it, and I don't regret it at all. Like that was part of, I think, the problem with my band, you know, is that like obviously there was a lot of pressure on me to apologize, but I made it clear that I would never apologize for it.
I ain't apologizing for that.
No,
yeah, and so that was I think like. I don't think it went down so well that I said, like, if it happened again, I'd do it again, you know, that kind of thing.
Expensive day out, that was, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah, that whole thing was, yeah.
You didn't have to go to, like, FA have, like, tribunals and stuff. You didn't have to go to
I did
anything.
one, but I did one, but was it? I don't think it was COVID. It was on Zoom. So I went to, like, I remember that, and... So I did that, and that was just like, it was a bizarre experience, you know, because obviously I'm talking about it from my side, and then there's 3 people quizzing me on it and talking on behalf of this guy, like they've spoken to him, you know, they were. That was the problem. That was my big problem with it. Was that. That was my big problem with it, was that, like, obviously I'm getting quizzed on it, and then they were telling me how that guy felt, but that guy's not there, and that guy, they haven't spoken to the guy, and they haven't, got a statement from him or talked to him or anything. So it was 3 people telling me how he felt, but they don't know him, they haven't spoken to him, so it was just a one-way thing, you know? Yeah. So it was a little bit crazy like that, and... Yeah.
Mate, just think of the grandkids. Sod it. A few years' time, 20 years' time, 30 years' time, think of the grandkids. They'll have that picture immortalised. That's Grandad, though. That's Dad. Look at that.
Picture, that
He's a sicko.
Grandad Eric.
Grandad Eric.
Remember Grandad Eric? When he was saving you, a great uncle.
I came to the dressing room, I remember asking, everyone was like, what the hell is
What are you doing, Eric? Calm down.
Yeah, what did the lad say?
Everyone was just like, I think everyone was just a bit like shell shocked, because I'm obviously most time I'm a very calm person, you know, most time. Like, I don't really get angry a lot, but when I do get angry, I really get
Who's manager? Jose.
Yeah, Josie was.
He'd have been all over this, wouldn't he?
He was obviously he was unbelievable, you know, because the way he was unbelievable. He said some really. I thought that was the quote you were going to read, because like afterwards he said some really nice things, and he defended me a lot, and so like I really appreciated that, and he really backed me at that time. So like I really appreciated that from him.
Jose, what a boy! What an absolute boy!
Thanks everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed the latest episode of the Fozcast. Don't forget to give us a follow on Spotify. Up the Fozcast.